So this is 9 o'clock in the morning, just gone 9 o'clock, Sunday the 30th of January 2022. As you can see now, they've actually attacked this little bit of sky over here as well now. Absolutely horrendous. It's one in the process now. Crosses all over the place. They're absolutely, look, hammering this bit of sky here. Just where the sun's going to go, exactly on the line where the sun goes. Exactly. And it tracks down over there, tracks down over there. And as you can see, these lines are straight. They don't curve. That's another thing altogether. Curvature of the earth, these lines would bend across the sky, and they don't. They are dead straight lines for, well, how many miles is that? 30, 40, 50 miles? No bend whatsoever. That's another thing and all. This is part of it though. This is part of it. It's not just messing with the climate. There's a lot of things being covered at the moment because they're aware that the world is waking up to the lies. And so they're trying to cover their tracks left, right and centre with all sorts of tactics. As you can see, another two there. There's a massive one been over there with some random curving fucking direction. Like I say, planes fly from airport to airport in as straight a line as they can possibly go. They don't just bend around the sky for no reason. Like, it's absolutely insane to think that's how bloody planes fly around the world. Why would they do that? That would be insane. That would be pointless. Right. You can come up with all the rubbish you like about the curvature of the earth. If the curvature of the earth existed, right, all planes would have to fly with their nose dipping towards the ground permanently. And I'm pretty sure they don't do that. I'm pretty sure if you spoke to a pilot, they would say, actually, it's the opposite to make sure that the plane stays in the air. Slightly pointing the nose upwards rather than pointing the nose downwards. Like I say, that's another matter altogether. However, look at the bank of cloud that's being created. This was an absolutely perfect clear blue sky at 7:30 this morning. As you can see now, it's very much not a clear blue sky anymore. And like I say, there's no meteorological reasons for these clouds in the sky this morning. There's very little moisture in the ground. Clouds are formed, right? I'm going to give you a little explanation as to how clouds are formed. Clouds are formed due to precipitation or moisture in the ground lifting up and condensing in the atmosphere. This is clearly not what's happening. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to have any great degrees in life to know that that is not the case. And anyone who thinks that's the case really, really, really needs to go away and look into things properly. Because there are so many lies and so many cover-ups in this world, particularly now, and it's really coming to the fore now, because I'm not the only person looking at this, and I'm not the only person researching it. There are millions and millions of us researching this because we are fed up with it, quite frankly, and we're fed up with people not taking notice and just going, oh, it's just condensation. Bullshit, is it condensation? Since when does condensation fucking cover your whole sky in this weird grey cloud? It doesn't. It's as simple as that. Like, I'm blown away really, like, by ignorance or accepting what the media tells you. The media are corrupt as anything. There's like 6 companies in the world that own the whole media for the whole world. What does that tell you? That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Not the whole media, the whole mainstream media. The ones that basically say what they can, say what they want. Everyone else who tries to say anything, censored, censored, censored. Why do you think we're being censored so much? There's a very good reason we're being censored so much. Have a look at that. It is absolutely shocking. Like, talk all you like about cold air and how it bloody creates condensation. It's absolute gibberish. Like I say, you've only got to watch the sky carefully and you will know that there are many planes that fly across this sky at exactly the same heights as these planes that leave absolutely nothing in the sky. And yet these ones leave this horrible, horrible sheen across the sky, which will turn into clouds, and I guarantee you there's a big storm due. 2 days it will take them to ionize the sky again, whack the frequency through it, and away you go. Massive storm again, out of nowhere. There'll be some wind that will pick up out of nowhere, and we're supposed to believe that that's totally natural. It's not. Simple as that. There's nothing natural about our skies anymore. Not since June this year. Since June this year, since that G7 summit, I have never seen the skies hit like they've been hit. And it all ties in with all the crap that's going on in the world right now. Chemicals designed to cause harm, nanoparticles everywhere, you name it. Wait for the fog to form again. We might get fog later, the way they're saturating this sky by the look of it. And anyone who thinks that these chemicals just stay in one part of the sky is really not watching, because if you really watch, you'll see how they fall through the sky over a period of time. And then they form this fog that we keep getting, which is totally unnatural. Like I keep saying, fog comes up from the ground, it doesn't come down from the sky. Yet, for some reason, information's been so bastardized that people just take it as read. And I'm like, what on earth? How can you just take it as read? Anyway, so there we go. So this will form into a nice black blanket of grey mass. You can see it already happening. See the sheen already happening, turning into a grey mass, which once ionized will turn into a storm again. It's as simple as that, people. Like, simple as that. This is absolutely horrendous. And I have an idea that if we bombard all these aeroplane companies, all the military organisations with freedom of information requests, they will have to respond. And if they don't, then I think further action is required, personally. Because this cannot be allowed to continue. This is absolutely horrendous. Oh look, there's perfect timing. So there's a plane, same height as all the rest of them, leaving absolutely no trail whatsoever behind it. Now, anyone who can justify that that's atmospheric conditions is not really getting it, are they? Look, same height, same height. Nothing, absolutely nothing coming out the back of it, which proves to you that planes have no reason to be emitting anything into the sky. And yet, look what we are looking at. Look at it. Look at it. Take it in. Take in what you are looking at, instead of being so close-minded that what you've been told by science is fact. Because it bloody isn't. Simple as that. Look at it. Another big X across the sky there. Massive one cutting through there. Unbelievable. Like I say, literally tracking where the sun's going to go. Look, so the sun starts over here, comes across here. Exactly that line where where this huge layer has been laid. Take it seriously, people. This is the biggest crime of our time right now. What is going on in our skies is absolutely horrendous. Oh look, miraculously, that plane that was flying across there has suddenly decided that it needs to start spraying. Isn't that bizarre? So he's spraying absolutely nothing, leaving nothing behind him. All of a sudden, he's turned it on. Hilarious.